I need to know how to fix the sound on my Sony TV.
Pump up the volume.
I hate that song.
I mean, turn up the volume. Maybe someone else turned it down without you knowing it.
It is already turned up.
Some TVs let you have mute on regardless of the volume level.
It isn't muted.
Does anyone have a headset plugged into the TV so it is outputting sound to the headset instead?
The only headset plugged in is to the gaming console.
You should still check the sound settings to make sure it says to send the sound to the TV's speakers, instead of a headset or surround sound speakers someone unplugged.
I can check that.
Another reason you might not have sound is if you had audio sent to external speakers and then someone muted those external speakers, or if they disconnected the wires to them.
There aren't any dangling wires around the entertainment center, and that's one reason why I went wireless.
If your speakers are putting out a lot of static, you could have Wi-Fi interference.
I know a Wi-Fi router could cause Wi-Fi stereo interference, generating static.
Or you could just have glitchy audio because it can't broadcast the signal to the speakers you put just at the edge of its range.
The wireless speakers are next to the couch.
I'm assuming the problem with the audio isn't stalling or glitching along with the video.
The problems with the sound aren't due to a dirty DVD or poor quality media file.
If you had no sound at all or a low volume while running a streaming media app, I'd say to check the in-app volume settings.
This isn't like I can't hear anything on the TV because I muted the app.
Then we're down to wondering what is wrong with the TV. At least if you switch apps or HDMI sources, you can tell if it is the TV versus something else.
If I change signal sources from HDMI 1 to HDMI 2, I'll be able to tell if it is that HDMI source like the DVR or cable box.
It is rare for cable boxes to stop audio but play video, but if you don't get audio from source 1 but do from source 2, at least you know it isn't the TV.
And I might be able to fix it by swapping out cables.
That's especially true if you are using a mix of cables for audio and video from a computer or DVD player, and you ended up using cables that aren't compatible with the TV.
There's very little that's incompatible with the Sony TV.
I'm also assuming you didn't set it to an alternate language captioning and a show that doesn't have the captioning, so you don't hear anything at all.
I haven't even done closed captioning.
It is rare for someone to actually damage the Sony TV's speakers, though if you hit it, that is possible.
I'd see a broken sensor or cracked screen before something interfered with the sound.
Then you better hope resetting to default settings works by holding down the up arrow on the remote, pushing power on the TV while holding it down and going through the setup again, because everything else that could be wrong is an internal board.